Fans have started leaving preview screenings for episode 14 and 15 of Bleach's 1000-Year Blood War arc anime, and they have started to share their reactions to these first two episodes of Cour online. People have been saying that it's once again movie-level quality of art and animation, and that from what they have seen of episode 14 and 15, it appears to be better than Cour 1. These advanced screenings had taken place in two parts on the 25th of June 2023. So in this quick update video, I'm going to be revealing details about episode 14 and 15, discussing the reactions from fans who have just attended the preview screenings, as well as talking about some comments made by Kubo and the anime staff during the screening. Now be sure to stick around until the end of the video, where I'm going to be revealing some exclusive details revealed about anime only content which will feature within Cour 3 of the anime. And in addition to this, we've had the ending song revealed. So without further delay, this is all of the latest information that we have about Bleach's preview screenings for episodes 14 and 15. So during the event, fans were given this new illustration of Uryu drawn by Kubo. This of course hints at how Uryu will be playing more of a role within the story of Cour 2, especially with his dynamic with Ichigo being fully fleshed out in Cour 2 of the series. During the screening, there were several pieces of merchandise on display for fans to look at, like shirts and keychains, as well as there being a stand that was promoting Kubo's official fan club Club Outside. So before episodes 14 and 15 were shown to the audience, there appears to have been a little talking section where comments were made by Kubo and the animation staff. From the animation staff, we had learned that they were focusing on making sure that the sky and ground was colored correctly, and this of course is following the invasion of the Sternritter, with the sky being colored red and the ground being covered in ice, as well as the surrounding buildings being covered in ice when the Serite is of course taken over by the Quincy City. During the anime staff's comments, we had learned that the scene which pans out from the Quincy table that was revealed within the latest trailer for the 1000-Year Blood War arc was actually a stylistic choice made by the anime staff, and it was of course inspired by the Espada. This is another nice piece of fan service highlighting how the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime is being made by fans for fans. The anime staff have reassured fans to look forward to new scenes that were not previously within the manga, and I'll be talking about what new scenes fans have seen during episodes 14 and 15, as well as what Kubo and the anime staff have revealed about the new scenes for Cour 2 and beyond. In addition to this, we learned that there will also be 3 very big episodes within Cour 2 of the Bleach anime, which will have high stakes in terms of story, and they will include a lot of heavy animation. So I guess think of this in comparison to Cour 1, where we had amazing moments from episodes 6 and 7, which really were standout episodes that had literally broken Twitter and the rest of the internet. And these of course were some of the best episodes from Cour 1. So definitely look forward to at least 3 more hard-hitting episodes just like episodes 6 and 7. There have been a lot of reactions for episodes 14 and 15 being posted online, with fans stating that there is a lot of new stuff that has been added to these 2 episodes. The overall impression that we have received is that there will be a lot of new material included in Cour 2. Now before talking about what was revealed during the preview screenings, details about episode 14 had actually leaked online before the screening event. We had learned that episode 14 is going to be titled The Last 9 Days, which of course is in reference to the final verse of the Quincy Emperor song, where Yuhobak states that this is the last 9 days of the world. In addition to this, the synopsis for episode 14 has also been leaked, and the translations have been provided by James Hansen. They revealed that Ichigo had tried to return to the Serite from the royal palace, but Ichibei ends up delaying him, as he says that he cannot defeat Yuhobak unless he gets stronger. Meanwhile, the Sternritter gather as Yuhobak announces his successor to be Uryu Ishida, who is standing alongside him. He is also referred to as the last Quincy survivor. Now this sudden announcement causes tension amongst the Sternritter, with Bazby being unable to hide his emotions as he argues with Hashward, and even Uryu questions Yuhobak's decision. Now this synopsis for episode 14 is pretty in line with the events of the manga, now albeit aside from this new scene of Ichibei stalling Ichigo, which I'm sure will lead to some anime exclusive training scenes. Episode 14 is set to begin with Uryu in front of Yuhobak's throne. This of course is where he drinks Yuhobak's blood and pledges his allegiance to the Wandenreich. Additionally, we've just had 4 new preview pictures for episode 14, and here we see Uryu standing alongside Yuhobak during the Sternritter meeting. In the next image, we of course have Ichibei delaying Ichigo from going back to the Serite, which presumably will lead to his training scene. Then we have Bazby obviously angered by the announcement that Uryu will be Yuhobak's successor, as he argues that it should be Hashward, and why isn't Hashward angered by this decision? So this confrontation will actually be really exciting to see in anime format. And the last preview picture that we have for episode 14 is of course all of the the Stern Ritter reacting to Yhwach's announcement that Uryu will be his successor. This of course is taken straight out from the manga, so everything is pretty much accurate to the manga aside from this particular scene of Ichibei confronting Ichigo, which is an anime exclusive scene. So following the screening, fans have been praising the fight scenes, comparing them to the intense animation that we had seen during Ichigo vs Yhwach from Cour 1. Also from episode 14 and 15, it seems like visually Hitsugaya's battle against Bazz-B is going to be really impressive, as one fan had praised how amazing the contrast is between Hitsugaya's ice and Bazz-B's flames. We do learn that some of the scenes between Hitsugaya vs Bazz-B have been cut down in comparison to the manga, but in place of them have been many new scenes that have been added overall. So now for the most important part, we finally had confirmation for all of the horny people out there that the Bambietta scene with his subordinate has not been cut out of the anime. It is in fact going to be included in Cour 2. One of the fans who's left the preview screening for episode 14 and 15 has literally been left speechless with what he has seen. So of course he says that the scene is very similar to what happens within the manga, so it wasn't extended in any way, shape or form. I know that some of you were wanting an hour-long extended scene just for this moment in particular, but unfortunately this isn't gonna happen. At least they haven't removed it from the anime like they had removed Peach Rukia from Cour 1. Episode 14 does include Ichigo's training scene, which we had seen during the end of the most recent trailer for Cour 2, where we see his spiritual pressure surrounding him with all of these different colors, which we can assume are the colors that represent the different aspects of his inherited powers. So here you have confirmation from one of the fans who have left the preview screening that episode 15 ends with Urahara revealing that he has figured out how to recover the stolen Bankai from the Stern Ritter. Now this is a scene from chapter 551, meaning that we will have 9 chapters that are going to be adapted across episodes 14 and 15, which in terms of pacing sounds very reasonable and in line with what we had seen from Cour 1. Again, you've got comments of people comparing the episode quality from 14 and 15 to be like cinema quality, and here you have one of the fans who attended the preview screenings taking a picture as the screening was ending. From the picture you get a vibe of how the preview screening was conducted, with the Uryu illustration in shot, and at the back you see Ichigo presumably after his training with Ichibei, where he is now ready to return to the Serete. So again, another comment made by one of the fans who have left the preview screening for episode 14 and 15, as they state that episode 15 has a lot of anime original content, so you've got all of that to look forward to. So Kubo of course had some comments to make before the preview screening had started. He reveals that he had advised the animation staff to draw particular attention to Ichigo and Uryu's roles within the 1000-Year Blood War arc right from the very first core of the anime. So this explains why we had so many exclusive scenes involving Uryu's character in those first 13 episodes that we got. He also comments on some additional scenes that are going to be included in the anime, like how the Bambis, Candice, Meninas, Lil Toto and Giselle will have some anime exclusive content in the second core and the third core. Kubo says that he had given the anime staff a proposal filled with never before seen information on the Bambis. Now this includes fights, their characteristics and their powers. He had assumed that the information he had provided to the anime staff about the Bambis will not be included in the final anime, but thankfully Masaki Hiramatsu, who is in charge of series composition, had included all of the details that Kubo had given him about the Bambis into Cour 2 and Cour 3 of the anime. This is so reassuring to hear, and it is evident that the people working on the anime are fans of the original manga, and that they want to learn as much as they can about Kubo's world and his characters in order to share this information with all of us. Even the Bambis, which aside from Giselle consist of characters who are not really major players in the final arc, but despite this they are getting some much needed love and attention with some new scenes involving them. Now we also learned that Omaida is getting a new anime only scene, and this will be interesting, and I wonder if it will be Omaida playing more of a role during his battle against BG9, which to be honest was really brutal within the manga, considering what BG9 did to his sister. Now from what we know, this scene involving Omaida's character isn't going to be too long, but it should be enough to expand his role during that fight against BG9, I guess. Kubo also revealed during the event that we're going to get some additional scenes involving Ichigo's character, which will please fans of the original manga. So surprisingly, Kubo had also revealed that we're going to have a lot of new scenes involving Ukitake's character in Cour 3 of Bleach's 1000-Year Blood War arc anime. So to wrap this up, some of the last bits of news that are coming in from the preview screenings, we've learned that the ending song for Cour 2 of the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime will be a song called Enroll by the artist Yo Kamiyama. From the reactions of fans who have left the preview screenings, people are saying that the ending song is high energy and it sounds really good. And of course here you've got some of the voice actors and announcers who were present at the preview screening. And then here further confirmation of the ending ending song for the official Bleach Animation Twitter page. So to wrap up all of this information in this video, it is evident that the Bleach anime is preparing us with anime exclusive scenes by introducing a lot of new material in Cour 2, which will only hype us up for the insane amount of additions which I'm expecting in Cour 3 and Cour 4. We already know that Cour 2 will include exclusive anime only scenes like Shinji Hirako finally revealing his Bankai, hints of a possible battle between Uryu and Ichigo, extended moments between some of the Sternritter battling against the Shinigami, like battles involving Kangdu, BG9, Bambiata, and not to mention all of the can't feel your own world hints that we've had within the Cour 2 trailer. And now we've had information that Ukitake's role is going to be expanded within the anime also, with new scenes involving his character in Cour 3. Honestly, it is no exaggeration when I say that we can expect about 50 to 70 chapters worth of new material to be included across Cour 3 and Cour 4, which is going to be insane to imagine. And no, I don't think that the 1000 Year Blood War arc anime is going to end with Cour 3 and the Can't Feel Your Own World light novels will be adapted in Cour 4. This is such a terrible take and I don't know where it's been spreading from, but from the very get-go of the 1000 Year Blood War arc anime being announced, they have revealed it's gonna be over 4 cours. So we're gonna have 52 episodes dedicated just to the 1000 Year Blood War arc anime, and whatever comes after that will be revealed after these 52 episodes of 4 cours have aired. So after Cour 4 of the 1000 Year Blood War arc anime, we may well get an announcement for additional 1 or 2 cours of the anime, which I feel can do Can't Feel Your Own World proper justice. So I'm not really sure if I've released this video a bit too early, because we may be getting an all-new preview for Cour 2 of the anime later on in the day, but for now this is all of the information that we have learned from the preview screening for episode 14 and 15. So we reached the point of the video where I hand over the discussion to all of you. What did you think about the new information revealed during the preview screening? We had the new ending song revealed, we've had details about episode 14 and 15 shown to us, as well as comments made by the anime staff and Kubo on some anime exclusive scenes involving the Bambis, Omaida, as well as details of Ukitake's expanded role in Cour 3 and a hint of Ichigo having all new scenes in the anime too, which are gonna please fans. So as always, I look forward to reading all of your thoughts, so be sure to continue the discussion in the comments, and lastly, thank you for making it to the end of this video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next Bleach update video, which I'm guessing will be very soon because we are literally under 2 weeks away from the airing of episode 14 of Bleach's 1000 Year Blood War arc anime.
If you enjoy my content, then you can support my channel through Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or even through YouTube by becoming a channel member. You will gain access to exclusive channel perks and a Discord server which I frequently use. So become a member of my Zero Division and be the first to know about my upcoming videos. And once again, thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.